The Champions League never disappoints. Just when you think you've seen it all, boom. Vinícius Júnior scores a last-minute stunner against Manchester City, or a team pulls off a historic comeback. But what were the absolute best moments of this season? Stay tuned, because we're diving into the most breathtaking goals, jaw-dropping comebacks, and pure football magic from the 2024/25 UCL playoffs. We're talking about goals so perfect, they belong in a museum. Moments of brilliance that made fans scream in disbelief. And last-second turnarounds that shattered all expectations. Which goal was the most spectacular? And which team pulled off the biggest shocker of the season? You won't want to miss this. From unstoppable solo runs to pinpoint free kicks and legendary clutch performances, this is the ultimate Champions League highlight reel. Let's relive the magic, starting with some absolute screamers. Whether you're a die-hard football fan or just love a good underdog story, the Champions League always delivers. This season, we've seen unexpected heroes rise, last-minute drama unfold, and goals that will be talked about for years to come. Did your favourite team make history? Or were they on the wrong side of a brutal comeback? Imagine the tension. Your team is trailing, seconds left on the clock. And then, a moment of pure magic. A strike from outside the box, the net ripples, and the stadium erupts. That's the beauty of the Champions League. And today, we're reliving every jaw-dropping second. Before we dive in, comment below. Which was your favourite moment of the season? The last-minute heroics, a solo masterpiece, or an impossible goal that left the world stunned? Let us know. And hey, don't forget to like and subscribe. This is just the beginning. Alright, let's kick off this countdown with an absolute rocket from one of the world's best. Incredible goals and amazing plays. Alright, let's kick things off with some absolute stunners. This season, the Champions League delivered a masterclass in football brilliance, and we're starting with one of the most jaw-dropping strikes of the tournament. Vinícius Júnior versus Manchester City. Real Madrid versus Manchester City. Quarterfinals, second leg. The tension was off the charts, and then magic happened. Vinícius Júnior, cutting in from the left, unleashed a rocket from outside the box. The ball curled perfectly into the top corner, past Edison's outstretched fingers. The Bernabeu exploded. That goal wasn't just beautiful, it set the tone for one of the most intense games of the season. Haaland's power strike versus Bayern Munich. If brute force had a name, it would be Erling Haaland. Up against Bayern Munich in the semi-finals, the Norwegian powerhouse reminded the world why he's a goal machine. With a pinpoint cross from De Bruyne, Haaland took one touch and smashed the ball into the net, with a shot so powerful that the keeper barely reacted. An absolute beast of a finish. Mbappé's solo run versus Barcelona. You know a goal is legendary when it makes the entire stadium sit in stunned silence. That's exactly what Kylian Mbappé did against Barcelona. Picking up the ball near midfield, he tore through defenders with a deadly mix of speed and skill before slotting it past Ter Stegen, a goal that screamed world class. Jude Bellingham's clutch winner versus PSG. Every Champions League season needs a last-minute hero, and this time it was Jude Bellingham. Real Madrid, down 2-1 against PSG in the dying moments, needed something special, and Bellingham delivered. A perfectly timed volley from just inside the box, the ball kissed the underside of the crossbar and bounced in. The stadium erupted as Madrid pulled off a comeback that will be remembered for years. Rafael Leão's audacious chip versus Inter Milan. Rafael Leão loves a big stage, and in the Milan derby, he delivered an absolute masterclass. Breaking free on the left, he spotted the keeper off his line and went for an audacious chipped finish. The ball floated perfectly over Onana and nestled into the net. Sheer class. João Felix's acrobatic bicycle kick. Bicycle kicks never get old, and João Felix gave us one for the ages. With a looping cross finding him inside the box, Felix defied gravity and executed a picture-perfect overhead kick. The ball rocketed past the helpless keeper, leaving fans in awe. Kevin De Bruyne's thunderbolt. When De Bruyne strikes the ball, you know it's special. Against Napoli, he received the ball outside the box, took a step and unleashed a venomous shot that screamed into the top corner. No chance for the keeper. Other unforgettable goals. And that's not all. We saw Lionel Messi roll back the years with a stunning free kick, Pedri's dazzling dribble past 4 defenders, and an Antonio Rudiger header that was pure power and precision. Every single one of these moments was a reminder of why we love the Champions League. Which of these goals was your favourite? Or did we miss one that deserves a spot on this list? Let us know in the comments. And hold on tight, because next we're diving into the most dramatic comebacks of the season. Dramatic comebacks and tense moments. Football is unpredictable. One moment, a team seems down and out. The next, they pull off the impossible. The 2024/25 Champions League delivered some of the most breathtaking comebacks in history. Let's dive into the games that had us on the edge of our seats. Barcelona versus Arsenal, from 0-3 to glory. The quarterfinals, first leg. Arsenal dominated Barcelona at the Emirates with a 3-0 win. It looked like the end for Xavi's men. But at the Camp Nou, the impossible happened. Pedri orchestrated the midfield. Lewandowski found his finishing touch. And Lamine Yamal showed why he's the next big thing in football. Barcelona scored 4 unanswered goals, with the final blow coming in the 89th minute. A rocket from Lewandowski into the top corner. The Camp Nou erupted, and Barcelona advanced in one of the most stunning turnarounds of the tournament. Napoli's late heroics against Bayern Munich. Bayern Munich had Napoli cornered. Up 2-0 with 20 minutes to go, it seemed like a routine victory. But then, out of nowhere, Napoli fought back. Kvaratskhelia pulled one back with a stunning dribble and finish, and Osimhen equalised with a bullet header. The Allianz Arena fell silent, and then, in the 94th minute, a Napoli counter-attack found Raspadori at the edge of the box. With nerves of steel, he fired a low shot past Neuer. The stadium erupted! Napoli knocked out the German giants in one of the most dramatic upsets of the tournament. Real Madrid's last-second miracle against PSG. Some things never change. Real Madrid and comebacks. It's a love story. Down 2-0 on aggregate in the semi-finals, they needed something special, and special is exactly what they delivered. A penalty from Vinícius Júnior got them started, but the real shot came in the dying minutes. Jude Bellingham found a loose ball inside the box and smashed it home. Extra time? Nope. Because in the 95th minute, a counter-attack found Rodrigo, who dinked it over Donnarumma. The Bernabeu went wild. Real Madrid had done it again, breaking PSG's hearts in the most dramatic way imaginable. Atletico Madrid's stunner against Inter. At halftime, Atletico Madrid was trailing 2-0 at home against Inter Milan. Simeone's men looked beaten, but in classic Atletico fashion, they never gave up. Morata pulled one back, then Griezmann equalised with a stunning volley. And in extra time, the hero was none other than Memphis Depay. A long-range effort deflected off a defender and found the back of the net. The Wanda Metropolitano erupted as Atletico completed an epic comeback, knocking out one of the tournament favourites. Other insane turnarounds. And that's not all. We saw Borussia Dortmund overturn a 2-goal deficit against Chelsea, AC Milan shock Manchester United in stoppage time, and Benfica eliminate Porto in an all-time classic. Every game was a rollercoaster of emotions, proving that in the Champions League, nothing is guaranteed. Engagement hook. Which of these comebacks was the most insane? Or did we miss a moment that deserves to be here? Drop your thoughts in the comments and don't go anywhere, because up next we wrap things up with the biggest takeaways from this unforgettable season. What a season! The 2024/25 Champions League gave us everything. Breathtaking goals, insane comebacks, and unforgettable drama. But beyond the highlights, what are the biggest takeaways from this year's tournament? The rise of new stars. This season proved that the new generation is ready to take over. Lamine Yamal, Jude Bellingham, and Kvaratskhelia didn't just participate, they dominated. Their performances showed that the future of football is in great hands. Bellingham controlled Real Madrid's midfield with confidence. Yamal gave Barcelona fans hope for a golden era. And Kvaratskhelia, unstoppable. These young stars aren't just promising, they're already world-class. If this season was any indication, we're witnessing the rise of football's next legends, and they're just getting started. Tactical evolution at its best. Football is evolving. High-pressing systems, rapid counter-attacks, and fluid formations made every game unpredictable. Coaches like Xavi, Ancelotti, and Klopp proved tactical innovation is key to success. This season, we saw defenders stepping into midfield, goalkeepers becoming playmakers, and wingers turning into unstoppable scorers. Every team had to adapt, and those that failed paid the price. The Champions League is no longer just about talent. It's about intelligence, adaptation, and execution. The Champions League never disappoints. Every year, this tournament delivers football's greatest moments. Underdogs defy the odds, superstars rise, and history is written before our eyes. From last-minute winners to shocking upsets, this season reminded us why we love football. Now, we want to hear from you. What was your favourite moment of this season? A stunning goal? A shocking comeback? An underdog story that defied expectations? Drop your thoughts in the comments. And hey, if you love football, don't forget to smash that like button and subscribe. This season was unforgettable, but next year, it's going to be even bigger. See you in the next one.